All right, y'all, I am so happy that Silo is coming back for their second season. If you have not seen this show, make sure you check it out. Obviously, don't watch this video if you haven't seen it because I'm going to be spoiling, okay? I'm trying to see what y'all think about me covering this show when it drops. I absolutely love the first season, like I said. Let's get into the trailer. So it starts out with George, Juliet's lover. We know that he's dead by now in the show, right? But it starts out with him saying, what if everything you know to be true was just one big lie? Okay, basically the premise for the whole entire show. And by now we also know that the screens that they were showing everyone, you know, that had all this luscious greenery, all that was a lie. Okay, and Juliet being utterly gagged when she got out there, like, oh my goodness, right? And the fact that there are so many other silos, oh my god, like so many others. When I found out that there were all these different silos, I was like, that kind of makes sense though, because they kept calling the leader of the silo, they kept calling him mayor. And I'm like, you know, like in the beginning of the season, I was like, okay, if y'all are the only silo left, like y'all the only ones here, why are you calling your leader a mayor? Like, shouldn't he be like a president or some other big name like that? I was just like, a mayor is interesting, but now it makes sense. In the context of there being more silos, you know, mayor does work, like it makes sense. Now, I cannot help but wonder what the networks of communication look like between these silos, if there is like a strong network of communication, because like I just want to know the other secrets about this world and how governing works there, because people are actively controlling who knows what, and they're doing it on a very large scale. So someone's controlling something, right? And I want to know how exactly it all works, right? Bernard, that nasty man, nasty mayor, here he go talking to the crowd saying, for as long as we can remember, everyone that goes outside is killed by the dangerous toxins of an unsafe world. And Juliet is, while he's saying this, Juliet's stepping on skulls and stuff. She's approaching another silo, it seems. Bernard continues on by saying, Juliet Nichols asked to go out. She was a fighter, but she died a hero to the silo. And it's so hilarious that he's like automatically talking about her in the past tense when she's clearly up and moving around. Like they really are trying to present this idea to the silo that every single person who goes out there is for sure dead, like 100% dead. Every single person who stepped out there is dead. And as we can see here, that's clearly not the case. And on top of that, I think it's easier to govern the crowd if you present her as a hero who died, right? So it's much easier to quell the crowd, quell the rebellion, be like, oh my goodness, yeah, she's such a hero. Y'all don't go outside now, but she's, you know, she died a hero. It's fine. Like instead of the alternative, I think that's just a way, of course, to control the crowd, the population. But there is still dissent, because while everyone is cheering, someone here, I think Shirley is the one who says it. She says they're lying. So dissent is growing. Common, hey, he was so scary as the judicial goon. I'm so serious. This guy's terrifying, man. And you remember the judge, Judge Meadows, who we found out has her own, like she got a boot on her neck. Even she got a boot on her neck. It seems like Juliet has broken into the silos, like one of the silos here, just as her oxygen starts to get really low in her suit. And like this scene was crazy. Seems like the silo's abandoned and like it's empty or something. And Juliet's struggling to get the suit off. Like it was giving me claustrophobia. Like, oh my gosh, I was so serious. I was like, take a breath. She can't breathe. There's no air in the suit. She can't get it off. So she literally has to smash a hole in the helmet of it in order to like breathe. This scene's gonna be crazy to watch. Okay. On the screen that everyone can see, the word lies has been written on it. So it's not looking too good for whatever's going on in the silo. I can tell you that. Shirley was like, she might be out there somewhere still alive. Basically, she's saying, while this mayor is telling us that everyone who goes out there dies, Juliet could be out there surviving. Like these people are literally lying to us. Now, I can't remember super specifically, but I know that this guy used to really make me mad in season 1. Like, I can't remember if it's because I thought he ain't had no backbone or if it's because he was a tap dancer or something. But I just remember he used to make me roll my eyes so hard. He used to make me roll my eyes so hard. He said I think he's talking to Judge Meadows, the lies have to stop. Robert here, aka Common, says people are saying it's time for a rebellion, and his face is looking like, I hope you know that ish ain't about to happen with me. Ain't no rebellion. I hope you know that ish ain't happening around here. Child judicial is scary. I told you. Okay. So here they found a way to spread these papers around the silo that say Juliet lives. I mean, I'm gagging. Bernard is gagging. It's rebellion. Juliet lives. Y'all are lying to us. Sir Jorah, aka Peter, said, you can't control what she means to people. I'm like, girl, what does she mean to you? You're so annoying. Of course, I think he might be talking to the mayor or some official, somebody like that who's trying to control what's going on, right? He's just like, you can't control what she means to people, bro. This guy was such a terrible dad to Juliet, bro. Like, I will never let him forget it. And it's like, okay, I'm trying to make your amends and all that, but like, you were terrible, like objectively terrible as a father. And I hope she never lets you forget that, ever. Ever. Is this her ex George climbing down there at the bottom of the silo and stuff? Like, cause he's the one kind of been guiding her and telling her that something's wrong. Like, he didn't set some stuff up before he died. Like, we already know that. So I'm like, is this George? I would hate to have to be anywhere to have to climb anything like this, bro. Like, I would just hate it. I would hate it. Oh, it's so good to see you, Miss Martha. Hey, Miss Martha. Hey, girl. Are you practicing leaving your room again, sweetie? I hope that you are. Okay, so here Juliet slips and falls into the water, I think. That's at the bottom of a silo or something, maybe? Like, I can't wait to, I need it in my veins right now. I need it right now. I can't wait to see, like, the chaos and rebellion unfold in the silo, because it seems like Bernard is not going to, he's definitely, obviously, not going to be able to control this in the way that he wants to, because it's just, the news is getting out. People believe that Juliet is still living. The lies is written on the big screen. Like, it's crumbling. It's crumbling. So here Bernard is looking at what's going on outside. I could be mistaken, but I don't think we've seen this room before. I wonder if he's seeing what's going on outside of this silo that we're in, or another one that maybe Juliet is approaching. Most likely he's just looking and seeing like what's happening directly above the silo that we're currently in. And by the look on his face, like, he's gagged, girl. Like, he's extremely gagged. Okay. Bernard said, I'm not afraid of the rebellion. I'm more afraid of what she saw. And it doesn't look like she's seeing pleasant things right now. Okay. It does not look like she's seeing anything pleasant. And the fact that he said he's more afraid of whatever knowledge or whatever's out there than the rebellion that's literally boiling underneath his feet, it just means that whatever's out there is that horrific, or maybe he thinks that just her being out there and her inspiring all these people to rebel and all that is just the scary part of it all. But it seems like there's another piece of it that we're missing, we don't have yet. I'm like, what could possibly have you so shook that you're not even pressed about the, metal bats and Molotov cocktails? You know what I mean? Like, what could possibly have you that pressed that you ain't really that worried about? You say you ain't scared of this rebellion. They swinging around, crowbars and stuff. Like, what you mean you not scared, bro? Like, I get it's the apocalypse. Like, I get that it's like Armageddon, but girl, they're swinging right now in front of your face. Like, they swinging right now. What you mean you more scared of what Juliet looking at and what she see on her screens, girl? I love the end here. I love it because if you try to open the door again, I'ma kill you. It's like, ma'am, you really look like you'll do it too. You've been in here for a long time, haven't you? Right? Like, I could just tell, girl. It's cool. It's cool. I'll definitely find somewhere else to go, somewhere else to be. I don't want no problems, girl. You look crazy. I don't have to come here. There are plenty of other silos I could check. It's fine, girl. Never mind. But yeah, y'all, let me know what you think about this trailer, what you think about the idea of me recapping the show, reacting to the show. Y'all know how I do. I think it'll be fun, but I ain't gonna do it if y'all ain't gonna watch it. So, y'all gotta let me know. Thank y'all so much for watching, and I'll catch y'all later. Peace. Make sure that you're going to www.zeraxia.com. When you join the wait list there on the site, you will be the first to be notified when I drop my sequel. Also, you'll immediately get chapter 1 of my upcoming sequel of the upcoming book sent to your email as a PDF. So check that out. Also, this is a different excerpt from my upcoming book, so you definitely want to pause to read if you're trying to get your life. Keep in mind that this upcoming book, this sequel, is following up the first book that is already released called Zoraxia, Wrath of the God King. I released it a few years ago. It was my introduction to writing fantasy and stuff. So just go easy on me. But either way, as you can see here, it's given 4.9 stars. It's given 4.9 stars. So yeah, check out Zoraxia, Wrath of the God King while you wait for Zoraxia, The Vengeance of Coldwind, right? And go to Zoraxia.com, sign up, join the waitlist, get your free chapter. Thank you so much.